All right, gang. Kevin McMullen with AuthenticGolf.net. Yeah, one more MGS video. Actually, Karen had a question in an email I sent her, so I wanted to try and show her. She's going to be able to view it in Thailand. Good luck, Karen, by the way, on your speech tomorrow. You'll do great. Just speak from the heart. Forget about the notes. Just use your slides as a guide. All right. Okay, so getting into the setup. She says that's one of the most difficult things she has to get a student, even though it seems fairly simple. So I told her what I do is I let my right hand go off the club after I set my distance to the ball. And I'm going to show you from down the line. So I set my distance to the ball, 5 to 6 inches. This is 6 inches for me. And then, instead of putting my hand and torso twisting like that, what I do is I take my hand off the club and I just let it hang there. It should be hanging right in front of your leg if your feet are together. Then I make my torso twist, and you can see that now my right arm is opposite my thigh, the outside edge of my thigh. In fact, if you were to draw a straight line down, you'd go right through my ankle, which coincidentally enough, one of the checks she says if you're in the correct top of backswing position is just to straighten your elbows and let the club fall down, and the club should be on a line perpendicular to your feet and your ankles, right off of your ankle right there. So, I set my distance. I make my torso twist. I set my feet, and then what I do with my hands, I make sure that my right side is loose, all the way from the top to the bottom. Everything's loose on my shoulders and everything. And then I simply dock my hand back to the club, just as if I was going to slap it. I don't try to twist it or set it to any position. I just let it go back there the way it goes. You see that I'm not flexing it, I'm not rolling it under, I'm not doing anything. I'm just, there's how it hangs. There's how it goes. And then, keeping that twist, I make my swing. Set the distance. Let your arm hang. Let this arm hang. Torso twist. Opposite the thigh. Set your feet. Make sure it's loose. Dock it to the club. Make my swing. Now, I've been saying that I think the real meat and potatoes of the MGS is the setup. Kieran told me this morning in an email that that's not right. That MGS gets you in a position to execute the meat and potatoes of the swing, which is staying in your MGS posture back and through the swing, where the right side stays lower than the left side, all the way back and all the way through. Notice there's no weight shift. She says by doing this, everything fires at the appropriate time with no timing issues, weight shift, things like that. And it's interesting. Since I've been focusing more on that, I've learned what the fault is for balls going right. Incidentally, it's sort of the same as in a real swing, and a conventional swing is the same. If I come out of my MGS setup, the ball goes right. That's a common fault I've had for years. So by keeping in your MGS setup, the ball goes straight. Right side stays lower than the left side, all the way back and all the way through. So the fix, if you're making balls go right, is you're probably coming out of your swing and add some weight shift and some turn or rotation. Just get into your setup. Keep in that setup. make the swing. That actually went a little right, so look at the video, stepping through frame by frame and see if I didn't hold my posture as well. Try one more. Now that was dead solid straight. See if I stayed in my posture more on that swing, okay? Now if the ball goes left, I found that that's usually because we're still trying to make some of our traditional movement. You can really hit some big hooks by reaching back for more and getting that rotation through the ball. That won't work, okay? So the meat and potatoes of MGS is getting into this position. Staying in this position, back and through. It's iron Byron. That arm just goes back and through just like it's an iron Byron. It's automatic. Bing, bop. Bing, bop. Bing, bop. Bing, bop. Bing, bop. Right to here, back to there. Right to there, back to there. If you come out of your posture, the ball will go right. That's the way it works for me anyways. Just let that arm ride up. Now see how I raised up? My back's getting tired from posing. All right, one more. This is actually the third take. I stammered with some of my words, so I've been posing like this a lot. So, all right. Loosen the side, loosen the shoulders. Twist, opposite thigh, lift the feet, drop the head, slide what you want. Stay in the posture. A little fat. I hit it fat. But you get the idea. Perfect. Okay. Again, I'm Kevin McMullen with AuthenticGolf.net. Look for something new from me here in the next month or two regarding all this. Some interesting products and services. My website is almost complete. I'm changing the content management. Hopefully I'll be able to keep it updated better. Heck with Publisher. Can't even use that program. And you have a great day and enjoy the nice weather if you're in Ohio. Looks like we got one more day again. Thank you, God, for a beautiful day. You have a great day and good luck, Kieran, on your speech.